afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to William Blount High School for this afternoon's in-school volleyball match. That'll take place between crosstown rivals, the Heritage Lady Mountaineers and the William Blount Lady Governors. I'm Scott Cupp, alongside former Heritage volleyball coach Lisa Collins, also former William Blount volleyball coach Chris Merritt. We'll be bringing you the broadcast this afternoon. But before we get started, we have a special guest as University of Tennessee volleyball player and former Lady Mountaineer Kaylee Keeble is here with us for a little pregame interview. And Kaylee, thank you so much for coming up here this afternoon.
Well, thank you for letting me come up.
So tell us about, first of all, before we get to UT, let's talk about this match coming up in the rivalry between William Blount and Heritage and what it means.
Well, for me, playing William Blount was always a really big deal. It's always good to play against your crosstown rivals, you know, bragging rights in the county. So I think they're all really pumped up to play, and it's going to be an exciting match to watch.
Yeah, and both teams have some really good players, and they played last week on Monday night at Maryville with William Blount squeaking out a win in the third set at the Blount County Championship. So we already know this should come right down to the wire, maybe a five-setter.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get to watch it, but I heard it was really competitive. So I think both teams are going to come out ready to play. It's going to be exciting.
We'll talk about now the change from playing for Heritage and also playing for Miss Collins and your dad to playing at the University of Tennessee.
Well, I got a lot of experience from playing high school ball, just like kind of learning how to be a leader and like just communicate with my teammates about just playing big games, and I think that really translated into the collegiate level. I mean, it's much faster. It's a way different game than high school, obviously, but I think the experiences I gained here are really helping me at UT. So. Well,
and not only that, of course, mostly in your summer excursions, which take you all over the country, you play a lot of big-time volleyball. So you're used to that level, and I've always wondered what it's like to do that throughout the summer and then come back and play high school volleyball, which isn't quite at that same level.
Oh yeah, that's a challenge. You really just got to get into it. In the club level, everybody's so motivated, and then in high school, you have some players that are just, kind of there for the ride, just want to put on the jersey. So you got to kind of figure out who you can push harder than others and just really read your teammates. It makes you a better player, honestly.
And talk about the state tournament you all went to last year for Heritage. I know that was exciting.
Oh, the state. That's probably one of my favorite high school experiences. Getting to miss school and go represent your county, which I think is really important because we were one of the first teams to go do that. It was a good experience. I think we came in fifth.
In the state?
Yeah. We came in fifth. We did really good. Took the team to second in 5 sets. Couldn't pull it out, but that was probably my favorite game to play in was Siegel, the first round of state, my whole high school career.
Ms. Collins?
Well, thank you, like Mr. Cupp said, for coming up and talking to us today, Gov Nation. Listen, talk to us about UT right now. I know you're setting, but you indicated passing a little bit. Talk to us about what's going on over there right now.
Well, right now we are mid-preseason. We're starting SEC play next weekend.
Great.
It's been a ride. Lots of learning, lots of growing. Honestly, just the teammates make it so much easier. The seniors, they are incredible. You feel nervous about something, and then here's a senior coming up, patting you on the back, hyping you up. I wouldn't be anywhere near as confident as I am right now on the court without them.
Sure.
They help a lot.
Sure.
So yeah, it's been really good.
And in this summer, if I'm correct, you got to travel a little bit over in Europe and play. Tell us a little bit about that.
So this summer we went to France and Italy. We played against the Italian junior national team and the French junior national team and just a bunch of club teams out there. That, I think, really, not a lot of college teams get to do that, and if they do, it's every 4 years. This was the first time we went ever, I think. And I think just being able to bond over there and the different cultures and getting to meet your teammates before actual preseason, I think that's really helping us throughout our preseason, just having that extra time and practices. So it was awesome.
Well, Kaylee, we thank you for coming up, and the students are starting to file in. In-school games are fun, right?
Oh, they're my favorite. Getting to put out for a nice crowd.
Good luck to you, UT, and hopefully the volleyball fans in Blount County go to UT and watch you play.
Thank
you very much for coming up.
Thank you, Kaylee.
We're not going to give that over to Chris Merritt. One thing I've noticed, Mr. Merritt, is that we're wearing pink uniforms. That's concerning to me. Because when I look down at the numbers, they're not the same.
Yeah, I believe our rosters are going to be incorrect here, but it's a dig pink day, so we'll adjust and make it work the best we can.
Yeah, we shall do that. Before we, got that, Richard. Before we go a bit more about this ball game, if you don't care, Richard, we take a quick break and we'll bring it back here for the start. We're back here at William Blount High School as the students are filing in for this afternoon's in-school game, and Coach Merritt was the volleyball coach here 2 regimes ago, but you've had quite a few battles against Heritage, and of course the coach you played against is now your co-worker, your colleague, Miss Collins.
That's correct. We let her move over from the other side of town to the good side here. But we had some great battles over the years. Heritage is always a great team, and the atmosphere for a William Blount Heritage game is a great atmosphere, as you would expect. I expect nothing less than that tonight here.
Well, coming in, Mr. Merritt, I believe Coach Swafford and the Lady Govs are 3-0 in league play, and Heritage is 3-1.
That's correct. Yeah, they've played one more game. Of course, it's a unique league right now with only 7 teams, so they'll play through one time each, and I guess after this match, really either team who wins here is going to control their destiny for winning the regular season championship.
No doubt. You got Maryville, Hardin, Valley, Farragut, William Blount, and Heritage that are all right there that can win it, and then Lenore City and South Doyle on the outside looking in.
That's correct.
So it looks like we're about ready to go here, Miss Collins. You excited and pumped up?
I'm excited and pumped up. It's always been a competitive match across county, our sister school. So let's see what happens here.
And it's the best 3 out of 5 here in this district matchup as Heritage serves it up first. And Heritage takes the first point.
Dropped in right over the middle blocker there.
So William Blount out in their pink jerseys. We had to go down and get some new numbers off the regular roster as Heritage serves it away. That was a good shot there by sophomore. What's our number today? Jones?
13.
Yes.
Yeah, great pass there to establish the middle early. Very important.
Abby Cross was recognized just a few seconds ago for her 1,000 assists as she'll serve it up for William Blount.
Nice pass.
So Coffey with a great shot right there and was able to get the point for William Blount.
Abby's been having a great year, obviously recognized here before the game, but really sets the tone from the setter position here with William Blount running the 5-1 this year.
Good serve that time, gets Heritage a little bit off balance. Set up for Big Forster. Heritage able to protect it. And Coffey with another very nice shot. I talked to Coach Keeble before the game, and he actually said, you know, we're going to try to, our game plan is to make Coffey beat them.
Right. Well, it's important for William Blount to move it around. Obviously, you want to get Jenna Forster the ball often, but you go to it too often and it becomes an easy block. So it's good to see William Blount mixing it up.
A little bit wide right there, I believe. And that was who missing that, Snyder?
Yeah, it's a lefty for Heritage, Snyder. She's a great player. Loved watching her last year in their state tournament run.
So William Blount on a 4-0 run here and across her 4th serve.
Oh, go.
Nice hustle right there. As William Blount can control this point. However, Heritage saves it. Set coming for Forster. Too much. And she'll wind up and hit it deep every now and then, won't she?
Yeah, every once in a while. She really has increased her hitting percentage this year and made fewer errors than I know her junior year. So she's doing a great job. She'll find it here in a second.
Snyder serves it up for Heritage. Nice shot there once again by 13 for William Blount. Madison Jones, she hit the open area. And tell us about that. You guys that are coached, once again, I've called a lot of football, a lot of basketball, a lot of baseball. This is my first volleyball effort. But tell us about the vision to decide when to spike it, hit it hard, when to be a little bit more, as the point's going on here, a little more, I guess soft is the word, finesse.
Strategic. A lot of times.
Like right there.
Right there is an excellent example. Right there, it's hard to cover all the court. So you've always got the middle that it looks like it's wide open.
That's right.
And then each of the corners also are looking like they're wide open. So if you just dink it or touch it just right, you'll get your point.
Majors serves it up for Heritage. Nice shot right there. Who's that for Heritage? Is that 25? Is that Whitehead?
25 Whitehead.
Yes. A lot of times too, Scott, if the pass is not perfect or the set is not perfect, you've got to be able to adjust and keep it in play. And Abby Cross did a good job just a minute ago of doing that.
That's miscommunication right there, and that's you can't do that. 5-5 your score is Heritage on a little 3-0 run.
It's all about ball control. And that's what Chris Mary was just talking about right there. Got to keep it in play.
Speaking of that, a serve out a little bit long gives William Blount a point. Of course, most of us that are watching today are probably volleyball fans and used to this, but it's been, how many years has it been since they went to the every point
rally scoring?
The rally scoring.
I think it was in the early 2000s, maybe 01, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Shot wide, and William Blount gets that one as Whitehead misses that one. So back when Bill Padgett coached, you had to be serving to get the point.
And the games would only go to 15 instead of 25. And there was no libero. A lot of rule changes in volleyball, just like in any other sport. Every year there's minor adjustments to try and make the game better and more exciting.
Number 12, Sink, with a nice shot for Heritage. William Blount unable to block it, and Heritage gets the point, makes it 7-6. Yeah, I could go on. I need about a 2-hour tutorial on liberos and substituting and the different rotational rules that are in place.
Right.
As William Blount leads 7-6. Nice shot over there, once again by 25 Whitehead. Ties it up at 7. This is what we expect all the way throughout this afternoon, is competitive sets. Could easily go 5.
Absolutely. And this is an important game for both teams, not only for bragging rights, but this is a district game.
That's
in
correct.
the past, when Coach Collins and myself would schedule these games, it was just for bragging rights. We didn't have it as the district match, but this year, this is the one and only time they'll play for district standings.
Nice shot by Jenna there, just a little soft from over the net, gets William Blount the lead 8-7. Of course, Jenna looking like she's probably still going to ETSU at this point. Nice block by the Lady Governors.
That's good keeping play right there.
Hunt gets it across and Heritage controls. From the backside, Snyder comes in with a nice shot.
Great back row attack right there by 16.
And the back row can go up how far?
As long as they leave from behind the 3-meter line, they can land in front of it. You just have to take off from behind it.
Shot across by Love, and Heritage controls.
Nice pickup.
Nice block by Roddy. Good hustle, gonna have to get it over here.
Keeping the ball in play.
And that's out. 9-8 William Blount, and the student section likes it, including some of the homeschoolers. You see quarterback Trey Clemmer down there. I guess he got out of class, Lisa.
I guess he did.
He left the Clemmer Academy early. So 9-8 William Blount. Love serves it up. And talk about number 2, Patty, for Heritage. She's solid.
She is a great athlete. I believe plays multiple sports for Heritage, and phenomenal libero for their team. Kind of girl you want back there playing defense for you for sure.
Point guard for Coach Howard. 9-9 as Heritage gets that point. And the aforementioned Patty will serve it up.
Nice pass by Jenna.
Another great shot by William Blount's Coffee. She's had a great first set.
That's right. Another rule change there in the early 2000s, I believe. The ball hitting the net on the serve is in play as long as it goes over. Different from tennis.
I told someone the other day, if you could perfect that, you'd be really good. Shot deflected, and then William Blount controls it. Another good shot, but Heritage digs it out. Miss hit. Back row.
There you go.
She's wearing number 2. That's JF Forster, and she puts it away.
That's obviously an attack you have to work on, spend a lot of time on to perfect that, and she certainly has put the time in the gym.
Nice shot across the way by Heritage. I think that's number 6, Caitlin Wilkerson.
Nice dump set right there.
Merritt, Jenna, does that remind you of yourself on your Sunday afternoon volleyball games?
Except that I'm right-handed. Everything else is right in line.
Mr. Merritt still plays Sunday afternoon volleyball even at his age of 49.
42.
Oh. Out. A little bit long that time was Coffee, and that ties the score at 11. Serving for Heritage is Wilkerson.
Shank. Good control, getting control of that.
And Blount misses on that one after a good block by Jones, but William Blount could not control it, and Heritage takes a 12-11 lead. In set 1 of this best of 5, district matchup between these two District 3 powers. Nice shot right there once again by Jones.
And that's right over the middle block to the left or right. Those are very difficult to pick up.
They're bringing that right, Heritage is bringing that right side blocker over to double block the middle, and that will be open most of the night if they continue to do that.
And Abby Cross gets a little too much on that one. Just free ones.
Heritage also running a 5-1, just like William Blount, with Wilkerson running the show.
Snyder, the left-hander, serves it up. Great set, but also a good block on Forrester. Heritage takes control of the ball. And another point by William Blount's number 4, Madison Coffin. $13 up, your score. Good fundraiser here for William Blount Volleyball.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's going to be wide. That's Whitehead misses it. 14-13, William Blount now leading.
Not only, is it a good fundraiser, but volleyball is a sport that typically doesn't have this kind of student crowd show up to the game like a football or a basketball team does. So it's fun for the girls, too, just to get to play in this kind of environment.
Great dig by Love, and William Blount able to get it across.
Great bump set there by Patty, keeping it alive.
Giving it up here for
Nice
Forrester.
set.
It looks like a great set. Forrester hammers it home. Just in the little bit of volleyball that I've watched the last couple of 3 years, as you all talk about, ball control. Even the amateur eye can tell when the team has control of the ball.
Absolutely.
Majors puts it away for Heritage, and that makes it 15-14. We were watching last week when William Blount and Heritage played. You and I were sitting at Maryville High School, and you could tell William Blount got really out of sync for a long period of time. They were able to win the match, but 7 or 8 points in a row, they never could get a clean pass or set. Little back set there to Jenna, ball deflected. And Heritage in control. Oh, nice dig by Blount.
Nice rally right here.
That was Gilmore.
Nice. Way
Do we
to
have a
finish.
deflection? No deflection. William Blount does not get the point. Heritage does.
You're talking about the momentum in volleyball. It can really help you or it can really hurt you. We always, when I was coaching, talked about we got to have a focus from one possession to the next. Otherwise, that volleyball momentum can go either way.
Is that score right? I didn't know we were up by 3. Is that score right, Merritt? I don't either. It says 16-14. That ball's in.
I'm not sure.
I thought they got that last point reversed.
They look to be discussing something at the scores table, so they'll get it.
They gave that point to Heritage, so I guess that's
what's
got him
happening.
corrected.
Yeah.
Somebody's keeping the book there.
I think they gave William Blount the point on the last one. William Blount leads 16-15. And get it over. And Hunt's able to do so. How good's this set? Looks nice.
Woo.
Great dig on the backside.
Great dig by the setter.
Wilkerson for Heritage able to dig it. Love tries to put it away. Heritage there to save it. Nice stop right there by Cross.
Nice rally.
Cross gets it over. Love trying to put it away, but right there to get it is Patty. Here we go. Back set to Forrester. And Heritage able to get it across. What a play by Patty. Again, Jenna. Touch shot. It's good. And the William Blount faithful love it. That's pretty good volleyball right there, my friends.
Outstanding rally right there. Obviously, both teams out of system for most of the point, but
chasing.
William Blount able to put it down there at the end.
Is that a good term where both teams chasing that ball, chasing the point?
Relentless pursuit is what we use to call it.
I like that, Mr. Merritt. Relentless.
Mr. Cup, you're talking about ball control. Obviously, you can have an all-state hitter, an all-state setter, but if you can't pass, it's not going to matter. So passing is very, very important. You don't get a lot of glory when you're the DS or the back row player, but
ace. How many aces do you get in high school volleyball?
Well, that's a great question because actually the category of ace is not only when they don't touch it, but an ace is if only one player plays it and it deflects off and hits the wall or the bleachers or whatever, you still get credit for an ace. So you get more than you think you would. A little different than tennis.
We'll keep it here as Coach Keeble takes the timeout. As you'll see this late in sets or early if a run occurs, but that's a good timeout by Coach Keeble. He's not real pleased with the fact that they didn't make an effort at that one unless they thought it was out, I guess. As it's 18-15 now, William Blount on top.
That
seesaw affair.
That serve right down the line rarely happens, seems like, and sometimes players don't adjust to it, move to the line, make sure it's out before you call it out.
Well, when I've watched volleyball this year, I've not seen any overpowering serves. Now, I watched a Haynes girl last year. She hit a serve that was hard to get back.
Right.
They had a lot of movement.
Oh, yeah.
This is a big point right here. We always would call this a cardinal serve.
Okay.
Got to get it. Got to have it.
Named after the Louisville Cardinal?
I don't believe it is.
I believe it's named after a cardinal sin. No error right here.
Exactly, Mr. Merritt.
Nice shot that time, and Harris gets the point back. It's 12. Kenzie Sink.
That's a nice attack by the right side there.
And then she comes out. It's been her turn to serve. And they'll bring in, looks like Woods. 18-16 your score.
Great pass
Back
right there.
set, Forster puts it in.
So Heritage had the block set there. The middle closed it. Hands are where they're supposed to be. Just sometimes, if the hitter's good enough, they're going to hit over it. Really, the block is just trying to take away an alley anyway, and your defense adjusts around it. But there are times where you can be ready, and it doesn't matter.
Love gets a deflection, and Heritage able to get it over? No. 20-16, and William Blount on the rally. 5 away from picking up set 1.
This is important to get a few points right here now that Jenna Forster has rotated to the back row. Certainly would like to go on a run and build a little cushion here. She will likely not make it back to the front row before this set concludes.
Oh.
And Heritage hits it at Forster, unable to get it out of there as Jenna, as Whitehead gains the point. It's 20-17, Lady Governors on top. And Whitehead rotates back to the service line. As Roddy hits it over for William Blount. Harris gets it back in control, comes off the basketball goal, no problem. And they got off sync, they're out of sync there and too far across for Love.
Right. Good recovery to play it off the basketball goal there, but just never could get back in rhythm. Nice attack by Roddy in the middle of that point.
Good job by Hunt. Digging the serve up, and here comes Heritage on the attack. It's out.
We need to push here, push hard here.
21-18 as Snyder shot a little bit long. Yeah, it looks like that's Love back to serve it for the Lady Govs. That's a good shot right there. 21-19 now.
The pass wasn't on target there for Heritage, but a lot of times that's a sign of a good team. When you are out of system, can you still get a ball up that is attackable? And that's exactly what they did there, rewarded with the point.
William Blount saying the ball was not deflected. And the crowd doesn't like it. Coach Swofford does not like it. The captain cross goes to the official, but he says Heritage point. Oh, wow. It's a tough call by our parent. Merritt says, no doubt. Good call. When parents are calling the game, you got to love that. Of course, you got a chance to go overrule. That one's clearly out. I'm not sure if some of our students realize that that's their own parent calling out there. 22-20. Your score, William Blount on top. Kessler serves it away. Ooh, that would have been out.
Yes, it would have.
Harris gets it in play. Forster saves it. Shot deflected.
Good cut. You never know what will happen if you get the ball up. It's a great block by Heritage, but great coverage by William Blount.
Coach Keeble right now has used his final timeout of the first set, and at this point in time, coaches, you're down 23-20. What are you doing? What are you telling your team to regroup?
For Coach Keeble?
Yeah.
He's very frustrated right now because they didn't have coverage right there, or they would have picked that ball up. So he's redirecting them on the coverage and encouraging them to move forward. Get this point right
They
here.
won at Concord last night, and he told me that at some point in time earlier in the match, the girls didn't make a very good effort, so he told him he was done for the night. He sat down.
Correct. He will do that. I have seen him call a timeout and literally remove the whole first team squad before.
Of course, his assistant coach to his right is also the lady that he lays with at night in the same bed, so I guess she can pick up the slack when he takes the night off. That's his wife, by the way. 23-20, William Blount.
Good serve right there. Looks like a double contact.
That's what I thought. Good shot to save it. Not a very good set, but William Blount able to get it across.
Nice.
Great dig.
Saves it.
Great dig.
Cross sets it.
Good ball control right there.
Ball up again. Cross. Tries to
Sneak
catch
it
him
in.
off guard. Didn't work. Going to go over. Ooh, it's a tough shot. And Heritage gets the point. Not a good set that time. That put Madison Coffey in a tough spot. 23-21, a must point for Heritage, and they get it. So Wilkerson will be serving for Heritage. 23-21 your score. We go to 25. Got to win by 2.
Setter now serving, so they're back to 3 hitters across the front row. It's your ideal rotation for Heritage.
Blount gets it across. Oh, nice blocking. Blount gets it.
That's a big point.
I'm pretty sure it's Madison Jones right there. 24-21, and William Blount 1 away from taking set 1. And Jenna's back on the front. Am I correct, sir?
Correct. Going to the weak side. Play that. Yep.
Is it in? No. That was close.
It's the right idea. You get that free ball, you want to put it right in the middle or to the setter or back corner. So right idea, just a little deep. Got to happen right here for William Blount. Got to make this pass and put it away.
There's the initial pass.
You got Forrester outside here.
She tries to end it, and she will! William Blount will take set 1, 25-22. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have set 2 live here from William Blount High School. We're back here at William Blount High School. We're ready for second set action between the Lady Governors and the Lady Mountaineers as William Blount gets set 1, 25-22, I believe was the final count. You'll write that down for us. Blount trying to stay undefeated in district play next, or they got Maryville here on Thursday night.
Senior night.
And then they've got one more against Hardin Valley next week.
At Hardin Valley next Tuesday night, that's correct. That's always a tough place to play. Hardin Valley always a really well-coached team and a lot of great talent there. Of course, if I remember correctly, I think the first 2 rounds of the district tournament are here at William Blount.
That's correct.
And then after that, they go to Hardin Valley.
That's
so
correct.
it'll be good for the William Blount Governors to get up there and at least play in that gym one time before district tournament rolls
And you
around.
take the top 2 from the district to move on.
That's correct. You do, unlike basketball and baseball and some of the other high school sports.
Well, baseball just takes 2.
Is it 2? Okay. Well, at least basketball, I guess.
Right. Basketball's the only charity sport.
You got to make it to the championship of the district to be able to move on.
All right, Cross going to get it going here for William Blount. Now, when you start a new set, can you start a new rotation?
Absolutely. Yep, you can start over where you started the first one if you want, or you can start somewhere else. Overpass there. William Blount took advantage of it.
Thanks to the Gov Nation Network for making this possible this afternoon for all those who can watch that are stuck at work. Oh, she hit it off the goal, but Heritage able to get it across. That set was offline, but got away with it, didn't they?
The set's there. Just
We were a little
weren't
out
ready
of
to hit.
position.
Coffee,
Yeah.
I think, thought she was going to Forrester instead of getting out to hit.
With that said, she made up for it with a good shot, and
Yes, she did.
she's played very well. For Coffee,
And Coffee having a great junior year so far.
and then Madison Jones had a good first set. And of course, Jenna as well. Cross serves it up. Nice dig right there on the back line by Hunt. Or don't check that. That's
Kessler.
Kessler. not
Kessler.
Hunt. And then we hit it out.
And
Yeah,
that's the ball control right there that we've been talking about. You know, we just got to try to keep that ball in.
William Blount didn't close the block there, so she hits right in between, but Kessler in position to make the play, at least to keep it going.
Nice shot. Kessler got that pass and off to the set, and once again it was Jones, I believe, put it away.
Just like set 1, William Blount trying to establish the middle just to keep Heritage honest.
I like establishing the middle. I don't like when the ball just lands in the middle, Miss Collins. You know that, don't you?
I do know that.
That's deep.
Heritage is a little rattled right now.
Yes, they are.
This is where you really want to take advantage in volleyball and get some more of that momentum going and put the set away.
And normally if you get up 7 or 8, it's usually Katie Barr, I've noticed.
Katie Bauer, the door.
Barr, oh, that's a good shot right there by Snyder.
Stephanie Snyder having a great game so far. You know, unique that she's left-handed. Coach Keeple has her on the outside. That says a lot about her. Typically, if you can, you want to play your left-handers on the right side, but she's
oh, that's nice. That's a nice back set there.
A great ball.
Just brutal. What a nice hit.
And you know, we were watching the other day against Farragut, and William Blount had the match in control, and then kind of let it slip away in sets 3 and 4, and got it back in set 5. But there was times when Forster would go 8, 9 points without a pass to her. You get sets like that to her, it's going to work out good most of the time. Great shot that time by Heritage 21 Romines, and didn't look too overpowering, but it got past the Lady Govs.
Sometimes off speed will be just as effective.
5-3 your score, William Blount on top, and they're up 1 set to 0 if you're just tuning in.
It's a nice float serve by Heritage right there.
Love.
Yeah, that was out.
Outside the antenna.
Gotcha. That was a suspect pass by William Blount.
Yep. You'd mentioned the Hames girls and the tough serves they have. You know, historically, people would try and teach the top spin jump serve, but now the float serve has come so far.
Pop fly to in between pitcher and third and short. Nobody wanted it.
Yeah, Coach Swafford, I think, is a little upset there. No communication.
And a little run here with that float serve. Raven Majors.
Love with a nice shot across the way for the pink-clad Lady G's, leading 6-5. Forster on the back line now will serve it up, the southpaw. That was a great shot across the way over here by Cooper. Check that. That was 25.
Whitehead.
Yes. I started to say Cooper's a setter, and that didn't look much of a set. 6-all your score. Blount just gets it across. Gives Heritage control of this point if they want it.
A backslide. Great hands there.
Deep shot by Forster. Puts it in the crowd.
Great hands by Shea Hunt stepping in after Abby Cross was taken out of the play. Hunt also having a great year. Senior for the Lady Govs.
7-6 William Blount on top. Love back serving. Patty gets it across, or gets it to her compadre, which would be Wilkerson, and she gets it across, and Heritage gets a free point there. Blount not ready.
Wilkerson's allowed to do that, Scott, because she's on the front row. But she's been across the back, and she can't attack.
(7-7) your score. That's deep. Because that time the southpaw Snyder got a little too much leather on it. So Blount up by 1-8-7. And Blount serves it up. And that's miscommunication by the Heritage Lady Mountaineers.
That's a great serve right there. A lot of times I'd call a zone for my players to serve, and they look at the athlete standing over there and serve it right to him. That's not what we want. We call a zone. Look at that alley in between the two players and try and hit it right in between them. Another great serve.
Little touch shot. Good dig by Harris, and it stays there. Good hustle by Patty, but she couldn't get enough on it. Now Blount up 10-7. Kessler back there serving away. Ball's back on Heritage side of William Blount point, I believe. They say so. Sometimes I can't always tell if it's net interference, Mr. Merritt.
I did not see a touch.
That was a touch or no touch call.
I did not see a touch on that one.
If it's a touch, then it's out, obviously in Heritage point. But if it was for
Coach Keeble wants a question. I don't think this guy's going to overrule from over here. Oh, they do overrule. That's weird. You would think that would be the guy would call it to begin with, right?
Typically, they do get together from time to time and discuss, and if one saw a touch, the other one didn't, then there was a touch.
Well, Coach Padgett would have probably got ejected there. That's all right.
Thrown a chair too.
I see Coach Padgett in the house tonight.
I told him to get on over here.
There's a net touch. Snyder. You know, they've contemplated over the years doing away with some of the net violations where, you know, if you're going up to attack and you just hammer it, leaving that one in, but the incidental contact down low, but they just never fully taken it out.
Oh, nice shot that time by 16 Snyder. She picked out the open area and hit it there, and that makes it 11-9. William Blount on top by 2 here in set 2. Shot up and out, but she missed it that time, did Coffee. And so Heritage on a little mini run here, cuts it to 1. The seesaw affair. 11-10 your score with, I'd say, what, about 400 students here?
I didn't see the block.
Blount under the net that time was Cross. got under there. As unfortunately for William Blount, they missed the shot coffee. Now it's 11-11. The "we can't hear you" chant doesn't work if the other student section's not here. Forster gets it in there. I asked if the student section,
maybe they brought their JV team.
Got you. I asked the student section leader if he would be here today. He said no, he has to take a pre-count test. Just out. 12-12 your score. What do y'all think about serving it out? Is that something you should
Never do.
Well,
No.
Obviously, you want the ball in play. You want tough serves at the same time, but what you don't want is the ball in the net.
Right.
A deep ball, a girl might go ahead and play it even though it's going to be out. You hit it in the net, you got no shot.
That was a good job by Jenna not to run into the net there. That was set was a little bit close, I thought, to the antenna and the net, but she was able to control it even with the left hand.
Yep, she controlled it well. It was really on the outside, and that's hard getting it around that antenna like that.
13-12. William Blount leads. Patty passes it over, and then putting it away, I believe, is once again Whitehead.
Just didn't quite get the block closed there. Tooled off to the side.
13-13 now. Your score in set 2. William Blount won set 1, 25-22. It's way off. She gets it back across.
What a shot. What a shot.
Ball deflected and hits Forster, goes out. Doesn't matter anyway. Blount deflects it, and Heritage on top 14-13. High pass. Gracie Love steps up with a nice shot. Heritage able to get it back across. Abby Cross hits it and blocked nicely there by Hamaker of Heritage, and Coach Swafford has to use her very first timeout of the afternoon as Lady Mountaineers now lead 15-13.
That was a good timeout by Coach Swafford. Critical point in the match right here, and if you remember right in the last set, I believe it was 11-11, 13-13. So right here will be a critical point for either team, really.
I've been real impressed this year with Coach Keeble and the Mountaineers, coming off probably one of the most successful years in the history of Heritage Volleyball last year.
Was.
The trip to the state tournament, and, losing Kayla Keeble, obviously she's a phenomenal player, and you expect them maybe to drop off a little bit, but they haven't dropped off much. They're 3-1 in the district, 15-8 overall, and they've played a tough schedule. So Coach Keeble has them ready to play here today, just as you would expect.
Coach Keeble was once the assistant under Miss Lisa Collins, so.
Yeah, I taught him well, it seems like.
Yeah, you did. You set him up for success, didn't you, Lisa?
Absolutely.
Coach Keeble, quite the volleyball player, too. I've played with him multiple times over the years, and he can still get up, and he can still hit the ball.
Back underway here. Love hits it across.
Put that away.
Roddy.
That's a tough shot to make sometimes, too, right there. All right, go get it.
Forster gets it back
save.
in play, and Cross gets it across. Harry's still kind of in control at this point, but it's out.
There we go. Good point right there. Big one.
Could be a momentum changer.
Right.
That could have easily been Lady Mountaineer point. Instead, it's William Blount. 15-14 now. Lady Mountaineers on top. Nice dig, and it's barely out. Good try back there by Hunt, I believe. (16-14), Lady Mountaineers on top. That wasn't good there. That time Hunt let it get up on too high up on her, if that makes any sense.
This is a rotation that William Blount got stuck in the other night at the Blount County, and Heritage went on a little run to get back in it. I believe they got stuck in the same one against Maryville.
They've got the freshman stand.
There's the pass you need.
Love sends it away. Patty able to get it across for Heritage. And that's going to be Blount's point. They needed that one. 17-15, is that correct? Well, we got it down by 3, but we did. That's a good serve, and it just barely deflects the net. Looks like a beach volleyball point, but I'm not having it.
Great dig by Patty there.
Nice save.
Patty saves it.
Got to use this right here.
Right. Put it down
Back to
right
her.
here. Whew.
Good spot. Good spot.
Action right there.
Nice.
That's smart.
Nice rally.
Uh-oh. Injury on the floor.
Uh-oh.
Is that Hamaker? Not sure what happened. She landed on somebody's foot. Coach Keeble. One thing about Coach Jason's not afraid to talk to the officials. Either.
Definitely never has ever been afraid. He got, I think, more penalties. I might need to be quiet right here. But
I imagine he's claiming that William Blount came across the net line there, and the girl came down and stepped on it. But if the ref doesn't see it, you can't make that call at this point.
Now,
in beach volleyball, you can come across there. You can't interfere, but you could come
especially
across.
in my league.
Correct.
There's not a lot of rules.
That's correct.
Except you can only hit it 3 times.
I would like to watch your league a little bit.
I became quite the volleyball player this past summer in the Dominican Republic. Yes, I was one of the best in the Dominican.
In the Dominican.
Yeah.
What position were you playing?
All of them. All of them.
I imagine that was more like PE volleyball.
You imagine that, but you're imagining it.
Like tennis.
It was good, solid volleyball. Me and my sons were playing with these other guys that played, I think, all day, like 8 hours a day out there in the brutal heat. The long delay here is officials don't see eye to eye.
The good news is a Heritage player appears to be okay. Haley Harnicker, she's going to remain in the game.
17-16, Heritage on top by 1. Love serves it up. That's deep.
You can give that point to Coach Keeble. He learned from Coach Collins there that, even if you don't have a timeout to burn, you're trying to save one, just get out there and maybe argue a little bit. And you break the momentum yourself.
I became an expert at that.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
I saw it many times. Down at Lenore City, I remember one in particular.
Oh, nice shot. Heritage keeps it back across, and Patty sets it up. Here we go.
Boom.
Forster hits it hard, but it's returned. This time, Roddy.
Great hit by Roddy right there.
And William Blount back on top.
That's what you want your middle blocker to do when they get the ball, put it away. Most of the time, the middle blocker is going to get one-on-one as far as the other team trying to block them. So where the outside and the right side usually are facing a double block.
Ball deflects off the net. William Blount gets control of it. And it's stuck around, and Heritage to get it across. They will.
Put this down.
Oh, nice play right there by Cross.
Nice spot. Nice read completely by the setter right there.
I'm sure Cross has been watching that all night, just waiting for the right time, and that was a perfect time.
Over pursuit, but Heritage leaves the entire area of the floor open. Cross sees it and finds it, and Coach Keeble takes a timeout, a legitimate one.
Absolutely.
19-17, your score. William Blount on top. A few points away here from possibly getting a 2-0 set lead against the crosstown rivals, the Heritage Lady Mountaineers, in this district matchup. as they played last Monday in the Blount County Championship, in which William Blount was able to win. They beat Heritage in 3 sets. They were playing best of 3. Could have went either way.
It was a great night.
Maryville, I left, and you were there, and William Blount got hammered pretty good in the first set, then came back the last 2.
Against Maryville, yeah, and then they rallied, won the second, got out to a 4-0 lead, I believe, in the third, and never let go of that lead. And then they beat Alcoa on the nightcap there to claim the Blount County Championship for 2019.
First time in a long time.
It's been, I think I was an assistant coach with Jamie French back in maybe 04, 05, somewhere in there last time that William Blount claimed that.
Love serves it away. He gets set right here, and we'll have to get it across. They don't do so. Unfortunately, they got way out of sync that time and unable to get it across.
I believe the victory over Heritage the other night was the first time maybe since 2012, 2013.
It's been a while.
Back when Lisa and I were walking the
correct.
sidelines.
Back when you used to dominate her?
Well, actually.
Yeah, we need to correct that.
For 4 or 5 years, she wouldn't let me even come on the court. I mean, just run us out of the gym, and finally she felt sorry for me.
Yeah.
So there in 2012, I think we got him a couple times.
You did.
Snyder with a great shot by Heritage, and just like that, a 2-0 run back at William Blount. Now Heritage has tied it up at 19.
It's a big point right here. We really need this point.
Good set.
Oh, wow.
There we
Good
go.
shot that time.
That is
There
a
we go.
fantastic hit by Roddy. That's a hard ball to handle coming from behind you. The timing's got to be there. You
Yep.
can't try and do too much with it. And she did just what was needed to get the point for William Blount.
Yeah, I thought she might have left a little bit early, jumped a little early, and she was able to get it across, and Blount leads 20-19 as Kessler serves it for the Lady Governors.
That might have been out.
Jenna with a deep shot. Right there's Patty to save it for Heritage.
Good.
Nice hustle. Nice hustle.
And they tie it up at 20 to the Lady Mountaineers. This is what everybody expected. It's hitting us, one of these teams playing against South Florida or North City. It's competitive, just like it would be against Hardin Valley, Farragut, and Maryville. All 5 teams go either way. Unfortunately, that time on the pass.
Overpass, yeah. William Blount in this rotation, that's another one that they can get hung up in if they're not careful. They need a pass on target right here in a bad way.
Oh, or that.
Mercy serve.
Or that.
Coach Keeble will not be pleased with that one. William Blount back in their ideal rotation after that missed serve by the Lady Mountaineers.
That's what they start with, right?
Yep.
Mr. Merritt?
3 hitters across the front and set her in her back right spot. We have to cut that one.
That'll be tough.
She got it in.
That was beautiful. Uh-oh.
She saw the opening that time, did number 6, Wilkerson, and she hit the open area. Big point, won by Heritage, 22-21.
Wilkerson rotating to the back row. Now Heritage in their ideal rotation here with the setter serving.
All right, huge shot by Heritage. That's 18 majors there to block it.
And Swafford, Coach Swafford, she's yelling at William Blount here, same as Coach Keeble was a minute ago about coverage.
She's
You
called
gotta have a
timeout, but the
coverage.
officials didn't hear her.
Nice.
A nice dig by Patty. Keeps it in play for Heritage.
Mountaineers in the net there, but the ref doesn't see it.
Woo!
They see that one.
We did see that one.
And Coach Swafford has to take a timeout.
Woo!
This is now 24-21. The William Blount faithful not too happy with that call.
I'm not sure they know we lost the point. They were just enamored with Forster's 10-foot line shot right there, even though the play was already whistled dead.
That's something you know, especially the amateur viewer like myself, we don't pick up very well on when there's action in the net. I'm watching the ball too much to see what might be going on away from the ball near the net.
Well, clearly they miss calls too. It's difficult sometimes to see it.
24-21, Heritage has taken control here these last few points and have a chance to gain set 2 to even it up at 1 apiece. Wilkerson going to serve it away. Nice shot across the way by 4. That's Coffey. The two-handed push shot.
Surprised Heritage didn't adjust on that. You see the girl go up with 2 hands. 9 times out of 10, they're going to the corner.
So they're still alive.
Big serve right here for the Lady Govs.
Coffey gets it in. That's that. Oh. What did they call? No, Blount deflected it. So Heritage wins set 2. 25-22, the exact same score as set 1. We expected a dogfight. We got it. Another break here on the Gov Nation Network. Scott Cup, Chris Merritt, Lisa Collins back with you here from William Blount High School as we had a little bit of a delay as the students were leaving for the day. So a little more of a, I guess, a normal volleyball environment now for these two teams as they're squared up at one set apiece in this important district matchup.
Obviously, Heritage takes the momentum there, winning that second set, but with the delay here, you never know what's going to happen. Both teams want to come out to a quick start here in set number 3 and jump out to the lead.
Most of the rowdy student section was a lot of football players. They had to go to practice.
That's correct.
They're
traveling to McMinn.
They are.
Correct.
Gov Nation Network will be right there with them, with Tyler Graves and Carter Bales and Richard Turner and Rob Lotz and Stan Painter.
McMahon looking for a little revenge after last year's game.
We caught them on fall break last year and snuck up on them, I do believe, and they'll be ready to go. But hopefully for William Blount, they come out and have a good football game and get another road win. William Blount 2-0 on the road thus far in football.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go, ready to crank it up. Just as it finished, Wilkerson will be serving for Heritage. And it goes out barely. 1-0 Heritage leads. As Williams pretty much stayed, rotating about 8 players for the most part thus far?
Yes.
8 or 9?
I believe 8.
Go forth passes. Nice job that time by Whitehead for Heritage. And then Heritage gets the point.
Looked like a double contact, not called.
I think Kidder was asking for a double contact. Good block that time by Coffey.
Somebody in the net. Refs miss it. No touch.
No touch. Yeah, that's a missed call right there.
I don't know that anybody even went up to block.
Long rally right here for both teams. Forster just hammers it home out.
Yep.
Coach Swafford's livid. What do you mean by no touch?
I think she's livid about the no touch over here.
What does that mean for the amateur?
It means the ball went and hit the net and no one touched instead of the block, and no one touched it.
Nice job by Patty for Heritage, keeping that point alive.
Heritage covers that play. Worked earlier for William Blount.
Nice
William Blount out of sync. That's close to a lift.
Whew.
Patty's everywhere.
Let's finish.
Not even close. Not even close. You're right. William Blount way out of sync. Coach Swafford wants a timeout. 4-0 as Heritage starts this second set.
There's that momentum you were referring to, Coach Collins.
It's crucial in volleyball. It can go either way at any time. So when you're in the middle of a set, you definitely want to push when you have it.
So, Lisa, referring back to what Scott was talking about earlier, do you think that when they changed from the traditional scoring to rally scoring, that it now makes it hard? I know we're 20 years removed from that almost. If you get down 4 or 5, is it harder to come back or easier to come back with the new scoring system?
I think it might be harder to come back.
Yep.
It's the momentum shifts is, again, a big part of that.
Well, and in the old days, if they break your serve, they don't get a point. You break right back.
Correct.
No harm, no foul.
Exactly
you keep your rally
right.
going. But now, as soon as you miss a serve or they win the point, then great dig by Kessler. Kessler's a tough player for William Blount.
That's out. And it's 5-0.
We just need to have one good pass, calm down a little bit, we'll be all right.
Hopefully William Blount and Heritage here are not playing by our Sunday afternoon rules. You go down 7-0, that's a skunk, and the game's over.
I don't think they are. They're getting ready to be down that way if they're not careful. It's 6-0, and Heritage has got the serious momentum now. It looks like a mismatch on the floor after everything. The first 2 sets have been totally equal for the most part. So Blount's got to get it back.
Yes, they do. Start to the pass right here, right to target.
That's not it. Wow.
You see this even at the college level, though. It's just volleyball. You know, got to get that focus, got to get one pass, get some momentum going in the other direction.
Everything's a struggle right now, and they get a
There we go.
That's a tough rotation. Obviously, you know, you've only got your 2 hitters, and your very first pass, you don't have an outside hitter. So if you don't get a good pass, your outside's usually your bail out set, and you don't have it on that rotation where cross is front right.
What's that? I thought it was 7-2.
It is. They put it on the wrong side.
Keep playing.
And that'll be out. Good job on the front line. That time blocking the shot, and it falls.
If I'm William Blount, I'm going to find somebody to serve other than Patty.
Because she don't miss many. And when I say she doesn't miss many, like she doesn't miss the hit and the pass where it needs to be.
Right on target.
Yep.
Okay. We used to call that a 3. Rate them a 1, 2, or 3.
There we go.
You get that pass right on target, and the setter has all 3 options. If it's a shank pass, you got no option. It's a 0 pass. We want 3 passes.
Wow. That's a hammer job there by Whitehead.
We just got to close the block a little bit quicker.
Hammaker's back in for Heritage.
Very important serve here for William Blount. You've got a little momentum. You get it right back here. Don't let him go on another run.
Back set, cross to Fortune. She's low on it.
Yep. Set didn't get out enough.
10-4, good buddy. Heritage up in set 3. Right now, 1 set apiece. Gracie's hit it too far. They're having a hard time finding points. One of their 4 is just a free gift. Good block that time by Jones. She gets a hand on this one as well. Cross gets it back in play.
Everybody ready.
Love puts it across.
Good block.
Blocked by Jones again. Heritage
There you
can't get
go.
it. Good point that time by Jones. Sometimes the 4-foot putts just won't go in, Lisa.
Correct. We're just a little discombobulated a little bit right now.
That time back-to-back points, maybe for the
There
first
you
time
go.
of set 3. 11-6 your new score. Set 3, 1 apiece thus far in the best of 5. In Gov Nation's first ever volleyball broadcast.
Right. Block by Love there.
There you
Nice
go.
block again.
Jenna.
Little 3-0 run. Tom Forster on the block and Blount able to grab a point. Oh, nice play by Cross.
And you notice she kept her feet down. She did not jump. That's because she's in the back court, and you can't attack when you're in the back court.
It's called hit them where they ain't. Well, it was a good dig that time by Hump. She hit it too far and it got all the way across, and Heritage was able to put it away. To stop the run by the Lady Governors, now 12-8. But at least Blount got back in it on that particular service.
Same situation here. William Blount wants to get the serve right back here. Get within 3, go on another run.
Jenna passed that a little bit too far.
Good up there by Emma Gilmore. Good coverage.
Nice
Corner.
hustle.
Ooh.
Yep.
So they still call it.
I guess they do. That's
the
the
first one I've
first time I've seen that all year. It's nice to see.
Yes. The purist, Mr. Cup, are still in favor of the double contact. There's a new era that wants it to go away.
There you go.
I'll put it away. Cross says, I'll take some of that. 12-10. Don't call it a comeback, friends.
Great short serve.
But Heritage able to get it back.
Now take advantage of that serve right here.
Good block that time by Cross and Roddy. They'll try it again. This time they push it across. Great play across the way by Whitehead. She saw it.
Smart play by Heritage right there.
Whitehead's had a good afternoon here at the Marvin Arboretum Gymnasium. Good serve that time also by Whitehead. A little trash talking across the way. What you got, like? Snyder and Cross going at it. They're having a good time. There's no trash talking in volleyball, right?
Sometimes.
Serve into the net. I haven't seen anybody do this yet. Pump their biceps.
No, you don't really do that kind of.
When you hammer it home. Good serve that time by Gracie. Low just over the net. Now it's 14-12, so Blount back within 2 here in set 3.
Good pass right there by Love.
Ooh, rolls
Nice
across the
pick
net,
up.
stays in Heritage's way.
Good spot. Backslide.
Nice. Nice.
One time.
There.
What an effort right here. What an effort. But it doesn't get over. Valiant effort across the way by Snyder and also Whitehead. 14-13. It was 10-4 if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the biggest lead of this third set for Heritage was 6. Now it's 1. Nice dig. Keep it alive. Patty always consistent.
Great dig.
That's great.
Hunt.
Set him up perfectly.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
going to be point for Blount.
Nice tool.
Madison Coffey puts it away. We're tied up at 14.
We've seen some good rallies today already. Back and forth, back and forth. That tells me these teams are neck and neck.
It's quite amazing, actually, how even they are. That ball's way out. Goforth will come in toward the aforementioned Gracie Love. Patty serving for William Blount. Roddy hits it deep. All right, 16-14, Heritage back on top. I don't think we must led in this third set. They've knotted it up a moment ago. Out. Cross was trying to cross him up there a minute ago. 16-15.
Abby's got to be careful not to go to the well one too many times there. It's a great shot. You do it too many times, and they're ready for it.
As Kessler in, she'll serve it for the Lady Governors, trailing by 1. Good serve. Oh, my. Nice job over there by Majors. She took a kind of a desperation pass towards her way and was able to put it in the right spot. And for William Blount Goforth, not able to come up with it. And Heritage back on top by 2, 17-15.
Here's this rotation where you don't have an outside hitter on the first serve. Now we do.
Nice shot. Is that the southpaw Snyder again? As Heritage trying to regain control, leads 18-15. You know, you keep seeing that 1 minute on the clock. My basketball mind in here always wants to say with 1 minute left to go. Obviously, that's just for timeout purposes.
William Blount needs a good pass here desperately.
Looks like a pretty solid one.
There you go.
Heritage able to block it away. Tom Love with a nice return. And Heritage cannot control it as Kenzie Sink got a little behind her.
Yes. Your eyes get big when you see that overpass coming when you're blocking, and sometimes it sails a little deeper than you expected.
18-16 Lady Mountaineers as William Blount's back to their initial setup with Cross serving it. She's doing it, folks. That's Snyder.
William Blount needs to close the block there.
So you would say that there was a wide gap.
Especially if you're practicing that's the alley that's going to get taken away, and your defensive back row players expect that alley, and then all of a sudden they don't close, and there's not a defender there to pass that ball.
That makes a good point. It's a timeout taken by Coach Swafford, her second and final timeout of this third set, as Coach Stewart and her and also Jenna's mom, Kelly, leading the way for the Lady Governors this afternoon. James is the assistant. He came all the way from Arizona. He was a head boys high school coach in Arizona. So he's from this area originally.
Boys volleyball just never really caught on here in the Southeast. No. There may be pockets here and there, club, but I don't know of really any high schools in our area
It'd be nice to see that kind of take hold around here.
It would.
James is actually the cousin of basketball player for William Blount, Cameron George. So Love come over and stole the show there for Watts, and it went off the side, now 20-16. So William Blount in desperate times are coming up here for the home team. Snyder's had a great afternoon serving it away for Heritage. Nice serve. Once again, an overpass. Some of that, though, is due to Snyder's quality serves. Jump serve by the southpaw. No good for that time. Coffey couldn't get it over far enough. Blocked away, and now Heritage in complete control, 22-16. What was a 14-14 game a while back has Heritage with an 8-2 run and looking like they may go up 2-1.
A lot of pushing by William Blount across. Out of system nonstop right now for the Governors. Jenna's hurt her knee.
Oh no. As we'll take a break during this timeout. Bring it back here. Looks like Jenna's going to want to stay in the contest here. I think David Ivan's going to take her back to the training room, which I think is a wise move. They're already in, as Ellsworth will come in for her. I think she might. I want to be positive here. I think it may not be as bad as what we first thought. When she went down like that, that was like, oh boy. So I noticed in the middle of the point there, they stopped the game. So if there's an injury like that, you can stop it in the middle.
I don't think you typically do.
Well, they don't. In this situation, it's pretty serious, it looked like. So this would be a replay.
We'll see if Blount can.
We got to close that block.
We got to stop too many free balls.
Yeah, Blount's got, they've not had even a chance at a point in a while. It's 23-16. Heritage taking over complete control of this match.
I'm sure they don't practice very often with Jenna not being in the game, so hopefully they can adjust to the rotations here, get a pass, and get the ball back.
Ellsworth hits it wide, 24-16. And William Blount said they're going to go down 2-1 against their crosstown rivals, the Lady Mountaineers. That's deep. As Blount, Madison Jones hits it long, and Heritage finishes on an 11-2 run to finish out that third set. They now lead 2-1. We'll take a quick break, come back with more here on the Gov Nation Network. Scott Cup, Chris Merritt, Lisa Collins with you back here from Wheeling High School. Carter Bales on the camera across the way, Tyler Graves, and also the production engineer, Richard Turner. He pushes all the right buttons. Although I've done a fine job of pushing this off-on button here in front of me.
You have.
I'm as good as Rob Lotz.
Excellent technique.
I'm telling you, I told Robbie and Stan this, the best thing about this entire setup for broadcasters is you just got to show up, put your headset on, and get to work. There's no carrying all the equipment around and setting it all up and testing it.
I feel honored to be wearing Robbie W. Lotz's headphones here.
You're on stands?
I thought I was on Robbie. I started out on Robbie's.
Lisa's on Robbie's. I'm on Tyler's, which doesn't mean a lot. Tyler's is not my idol yet. I tore him up in the Blount County tournament, by the way. He left me after a couple days. All right, here we go. Ready for the last set. Blount needs to start this set off.
Oh, goodness.
And that's not the way you start it.
Jenna Forrester back in the game with a noticeable limp.
So 1-0 your score, and Heritage got off to a good start last game, and Blount unable to regroup, especially later in the set. Point for Heritage.
Stepped under the net.
2-0.
The foot can touch the line, it just can't go across the line. Is that correct?
That
Lisa?
is correct. And it's hard to see it.
I'm telling you.
She can't move.
Yeah, Jenna's nowhere near 100%, and William Blount's way off right now. As Heritage trying to go into they make them 4-1 in league play if they win today. They have, I think, Maryville next week. Blount's got Maryville on Thursday, then Hardin Valley. Forrester blocked, and it's 4-0 already, and she is not feeling it. Yeah. She's got to come out. She tried.
Heritage's one loss, I believe, is to Farragut. Is that accurate?
That would be correct. Jenna gave it a go, but I don't know. And now it's 4-0 to boot, and you see your superstar on the bench with an injury. So what started off very promising after set one, and even set two had a chance to win it. Things have unraveled. And they continue to unravel, 5-0.
What you want to see, obviously this is a big challenge to overcome here, but you want to see the Lady Govs keep fighting, keep talking, stay up when they do get a point here and try and get some of the momentum back. Heritage doing a good job of taking advantage and finishing plays.
Ellsworth gets it across, but Heritage is right there to regroup and get it back. However, Blount finally gets a point, their first point of the fourth set. They trail 5-1. So the question is now where the point's going to come from when you don't have the automatic sometimes with Forster slamming it home.
Well, we have two or three that are talented and can definitely step up and do that. It's just a matter of ball control right now. If we get a good pass, I think that you're going to be very competitive.
Yeah, I would call the passing somewhat suspect. That wasn't a very good pass either by Heritage. They get it across somehow. And Gracie goes up and she's hit it low, and that's a point William Blount needed, for sure. So 6-2 your score. Heritage on top. That'll help. That's what Baylor always roots for when he's watching tennis. He roots for the double fault. I said, that's no way to want to win a point. Is it? Should you root for that?
No.
Don't root for it, but you're happy when it happens. Great serve. See, this is what you need. I mean, you can get it done in other ways.
Lisa, you're next at weightlifting back here behind us.
Correct. I need some weightlifting.
You and I are going to Planet Fitness here in just a few minutes. 6-4 your score. As Blount's on a little bit of a run here. That was not a good set. Basically set it up for Heritage. Bye. "7-4 your score, Heritage on top, and they're serving it away. As Majors serving for Lady Mountaineers. Deflects off William Blount and in, and Heritage up 8-4. William Blount with 5 seniors. Now 9-4. Roddy, Kessler, Gilmore, Hunt, and Forster. And this season that has started off great, 15-3. But they're looking like they're going to go be 15-4 if something doesn't change. And the question will be the health status of most of the time, number 15, number 2 today. Like I said, got a big one here for senior night against Maryville on Thursday.
Freshman leaguer coming in here to serve for William Blount. I believe Emily Anthony.
Okay. Go wide. So 9-6 the new score. So Gilmore, or excuse me, you said Emily Anthony? Yeah. Shot put away by Heritage that time. Sink makes it 10-6.
You really want William Blount back row to move to the line there before they just, the ball goes by. You just hope it's out. Move back there and make sure it is before just letting it go.
Set 4, Heritage leads 2-1 and they lead 10-6 in this particular set. And without the services of Jenna Forster, who has hurt her leg, and William Blount gets a point there. Good shot by Hunt, cuts it to 10-7. I mean, if you're Heritage, you can't let your foot off the gas pedal just because Forster's out of the game.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Love will serve it away.
Nice pass.
Freshman doing well back there. Touch shot by Coffey.
No touch.
And Blount gets it.
There you go. Point at a time. We're still battling.
Hey, all you need is a chip and a chair. A chip and a chair is what they say in your poker tournaments. You got a chance. One's got 6 girls and a ball. And another point. So Heritage is coming a little unglued here. Making some unforced errors. And Coach Keeble with the classic hand over his head, across his legs. Oh, what a shot that time. Catches him off guard. Wilkerson predicted that opening would be in the middle, and she found it. Is the Heritage a 2-point lead, 11-9. Wow. Nice play by Cross, and Roddy able to get the point for William Blount. (11-10). Good serve on the back by Kessler. Great shot by Snyder for Heritage. After Jones, I thought had possibly won the point for William Blount, but instead Heritage has it. They need 12-10 in set 4. Wow, That looked like a beach volleyball shot. That looked like maybe a shot I would have had.
I think that was your technique right there.
It's a one-handed punch shot.
No, it was a roll. She rolled it.
She did roll it, but it did look like a punch shot, something that you would.
Oh, I'm good at the punch shot.
Be strategic.
I'm not real good as timeout taken by Coach Keeble. I'm not real good at the hammer spike. I don't have that one in my repertoire.
You got to have some ups too.
When you're at the resort there in the Dominican, is it 2-on-2? Is that what we're talking about?
6-on-6.
Oh, okay.
6-on-6.
Sand volleyball is 2-on-2.
Look at Rob Clark up there. Or down there. Yeah, 6-on-6.
Okay.
So you have your area you cover. You rotate, or do you go back to a certain position?
No, we just rotate and you play all the positions. You don't get to sub in and out.
If you're middle front, you're going to set. Is that what you're saying?
Or we try to get it over.
Okay.
That's always an option.
Okay.
You got to remember, sometimes we don't have anybody to set it to. Although some people think they're really good at the sport, like my sons. I'm more into the hit them where they ain't strategy.
The Cups are always welcome to the 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon outdoor game.
That's deep, and William Blount's tied it up. Once again, Heritage just making a plethora of errors.
Although I don't know if I want the Cups to come. The last time I met them somewhere to play, it was a tennis match, and both the youngest Cup and the oldest Cup put it on me pretty good, Lisa.
Yeah, we're really good. And William Blount leads.
I'm not sure that you would have much to worry about. I could be wrong.
I was impressed with I was really impressed with Baylor's volleyball skills. They're not bad. 13-12, Lisa, just when you thought William Blount was dead in the water.
Welcome to volleyball. It's the focus. It's mental toughness too. To continuously.
Good hands there by Kessler.
Patty able to save it for Heritage.
Oh.
Kessler to cross.
Oh, goodness.
And Gilmore, the miss there by Jones.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was saying, it's tough to continuously focus 2.5 hours and not make many mistakes. Volleyball is definitely a mental game.
And that time Elbrook gets one.
Nice off-speed shot there.
So 14-13, Lady Govs on top, trying to push it to a 5th set.
William Blount would like to see a 2 or 3 point run right here, just to build a little cushion. That won't get it done.
No, that's not the way you do it.
That would be one of those cardinal serves.
Overpass.
Double contact on us. Correct call.
You know, it's 14-14 in, was that the second set or the third set when it was 14-14 and Heritage went on the big run? We'll see if it happens again.
It's interesting how many
What's that call?
doubles
He called
they're
a
calling.
back row attack
Okay.
on Abby Cross.
Thought
It was
he
a very,
calling the double.
very emphatic call by this official. He's really into it. Looks like he just woke up.
Essentially what happened there, Scott, there was a joust at the net between our back row setter and one of their front row hitters. And when you have a joust at the net, a back row player cannot be involved in that.
I was never good at jousting. 16-14 Heritage.
Way out of system here.
That's a good way to put it. 17-14. Way out of system. I like that phrase.
That's a good serve.
She's been good for Heritage.
Yeah.
Kind of a
She's
little tough shot cross.
Hey, Snyder was tough last year, too, on that state tournament team that made the run.
Yeah.
I know they had a couple seniors, obviously Keeble and a couple others, but Snyder and Patty both were big-time contributors last year, as they have been this year as well.
Well, Blount's down 17-15, and they're making a trip now to what we call the Last Chance Hotel. Good block by Roddy.
Got to get up. Yep. Good up by Gilmore. Way to keep it alive. Love.
Nice shot by Gracie.
Yes, nice shot.
Patty there to save it for Heritage, and Heritage will get it across.
Good.
Love hits it nice.
Nice battle.
Great play by the sophomore Love.
You ever made any trips to the Last Chance Hotel, Miss Collins?
I have not been there, no.
It's not a good place to go.
Yeah.
Not a good place to go.
Would not like to attend.
Because that's where we're at, 17-16. Patty digs it out and gets the point. (18-16) Lady Mountaineers leading 2-1, trying to give William Blount their first district loss of this season.
Good up, Gilmore.
Blocked by Love, and then Love hits it again where they're not. So they've come to play here. Once again, Forster out this set with an injury. And Blount's able to hold their own.
Yep. Here comes Emily Anthony in for Jenna across the back row. Ellsworth taking the front row duties for Forster. The freshman leaguer Anthony across the back.
Good serve by the Emily. And Blount nearly got that one, but they did not. Roddy pounds it away, but Patty doesn't miss much. She's there to dig it out.
Great dig.
Love needs it, doesn't get it. However, Blount still has control. Cross.
Back row, Snyder.
Oh, no. Great shot. Was that Snyder again?
Number 16.
She's playing.
Yep.
Yes, she is.
Now they actually pulled into the Last Chance Hotel. They pulled into it. They were driving close to it. They're into it. They're almost ready to check in. Ronnie puts it where they're not.
They're still fighting.
Instead of the power game, they went into the
finesse.
Hit them where they're not game.
Yep. You got to mix it up. You go to too much of either, and it won't work.
19-18. Love to serve it away.
That's a great serve.
Good job by freshman leaguer.
Yeah.
There's Cross.
Front row. She's allowed to do that. Smart play. Lisa, did you ever have any setters that would never remember if they were front row or back row?
All the time.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Abby Cross, very, very smart and talented player.
They just get confused. Where am I?
Nice dig by Emily. Oh, what a play over there by Snyder. She digs it out again.
Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
Double contact.
Yep.
You're going to push it across. It's got to come out clean.
Coach Keeble needs a timeout. So 20-19, William Blount on top.
Be huge right here for the Governors if they could steal this one.
You know what the end game line was when Heritage was up 6-0, up 2-1, and Forster out? It was a lot. But Blount has really played hard right here. You talked about this when this set started and they started getting behind 5-6-0. You said it's very important that they're able to come out and keep the competitive drive alive and compete with Jenna out. They've done just that.
Absolutely. Obviously, if you're William Blount and Coach Swafford, you want to win tonight. However, if you take a loss, this is what you want to see from your team.
Absolutely. They have fought and battled hard.
And the hype coach James giving them 5.
Another good serve right in that seam. Out of system. That was a one pass, but Heritage able to handle it.
They tied up at 20. This is back with Whitehead serving for Heritage.
We can't get lined up. Good spot, Roddy. Oof. double contact.
It was.
They're calling that a lot here lately.
I'm saying, what is that? Three or four?
3 or 4. You've talked them into
Yeah.
it. The old school of you two got them back calling it. I say it's all good. As long as you don't hold it for 2 seconds.
Coming.
Good read that time. Nice dig.
Dig by Kessler.
Oh, it might have been out. Going to be close, but nevertheless, it was touched by Anthony.
Now that dump on cross, it's not there anymore at that spot, but the deep corner's there, so hopefully William Blount will adjust and recognize that.
21-21.
Can't get tight right here, though. If you're the Governors, you got to keep swinging. Rolls will not win this game for you.
Yeah.
Coach Keeble not happy with the non-double call on Abby Cross right there.
What's the call here?
Out, no touch.
That was a clear deflection. I saw that.
Correct.
William Blount needs to get their captain on the floor over there, too, to be involved in this conversation.
We got subs to go here. (22-21). We got the beneficiary of a good one there.
Nice set.
Ellsworth gets it in. Good dig by Kessler. And it's a point.
Coach Keeble wanting the double call, but not getting it.
Madison Jones. 23-21. Blount 2 away from winning this 4 set. Oh, what about that?
What a break.
Hits the net and it falls in 24-21. Are you kidding me right here?
Momentum. Coach Swafford calling a 4.
That's pretty bold.
Yes, it is.
Nice swing.
Had a chance to put it away. Maybe
There
go
it
down
is.
and William Blount wins it. Set 4 goes to the Lady Governors 25-21. And just like that, we're knotted at 2.
What a battle.
A lot of confidence in Abby Cross there to call that short zone serve. That's a 4. If you can't trust your player to put it in, a lot of times, put it in the net trying to attempt that short serve. But obviously she has the faith and trust in Abby Cross to make that call, and it pays dividends.
We will take a break and come back with the final set here at William Blount High School. Two, three. We're back here At William Blount High School, we moved to a 5th and deciding set. And Lisa, they went to the Last Chance Hotel, but they didn't check in.
They did not check in. They have battled hard. And this is going to be an interesting set. You want to come out hot. Start off, it looks like, I'm not sure who has the serve. They flip for that and when it's the last set. You want to come out with a point right out of the Last Chance Hotel.
In 2012, these two teams went to 5 sets in the district tournament, second round. Heritage had won the first 2 sets. William Blount battled back to win 3 and 4. Heritage jumps out to an early lead in the 5th. William Blount fights back to get up 14-11, I believe.
Going to 15.
Going to 15, just as we are here right now. And William Blount just couldn't close. Heritage gets the win 16-14.
Was that a coaching win? Collins over
I believe Collins was solely responsible for that win.
I like
it. Had nothing to do with their players on the floor.
I like it.
But we were battling for who was going to go get beat by Bearden the next night. Coach Collins won that battle.
I did win that battle.
So you
It
basically
was very
lost.
unfortunate.
You lost, and you got to enjoy the next night while she got to beat.
Looks like Heritage has the serve. We need a pass. A good setup right here.
Wilkerson will start off serving for the Lady Mountaineers. We're off to go. Remember, in this fifth and final set, you only go to 15.
Woo! Woo-hoo! There you go. He called 2.
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
Keeble's lost. He's not happy. There's a lot of double.
He's liable to lose his mind.
Can we get a yellow card?
He could.
That's what Pat said when he got through. I didn't even know it. He says there's something about some cards, and the serve's good. And Cross hits it, and it's 2-0.
There you go.
And this would be absolutely incredible if Blount could pull this one off. That time Heritage able to get the point as Sink.
I wonder how many volleyball games Coach Padgett got thrown out of.
1. He didn't know it for a while. He said that means you're out of here, that card. But the sad thing was this next sport was basketball. He had to sit out in basketball.
It was last game of the year in volleyball.
Right. Blount gets that point.
It's hard to go up and hit that. When it's
The
right
overpass,
there
right?
Yes.
Correct.
Got to practice that.
3-1 your score, Blount on top.
Control it.
Ellsworth puts it away. A great set.
Woo.
That time by Cross. And you talked about how William Blount not accustomed to playing without Forrester. They've started to develop a little continuity.
Yeah, Ellsworth doing a great job of filling in here, stepping up when she was needed.
That's in.
That's big. That's very big right there.
The few students that are here are still fired up.
They need to get, they're in a playable area. They need to get in the bleachers.
Oh.
Maybe out. It's out. It's 6-1. And Coach Keeble's going to take a timeout, and he needs it. Timeout, Lady Mountaineers. This Lady Mountaineer team had 2 sets to 1, was up 6-0. Blount without their star, and all of a sudden William Blount comes roaring back. I really feel like that the Lady Governors did a good job, as we talked about, in that 4th set of getting the confidence back. But I think it all started, in my mind, with some careless mistakes by Heritage that kind of got William Blount the momentum going back.
Yeah, they definitely made a couple of errors there, but I think all the credit goes to William Blount for it would have been easy to throw in the towel, like you say, when Jenna goes down. They kept fighting. The freshman leaguer steps in there, makes some good passes, some great serves. They found some other ways to generate offense, and now it's paying off. They've got the momentum clearly. Can they keep it and push it to the end? That will be the question.
Yeah, you basically won, 25 points in the last game, and now it's 31 points without anybody up just putting it away.
And we have a Cardinal serve right here. Big one.
A nice dig.
Just control it.
And Gracie Love puts it away. Heritage able to control that.
Get there.
Little touch shot, and they saw the opening and got it. Whitehead. Big point that time for Heritage.
Need a quick side out here. Oh.
It worked. Oh, let it go.
They've been out.
Yeah, Gilmore was able to hit it, but been better off letting that go. But we're up here in pretty problematic here.
Feel the floor
You
going
feeling the
up and
earthquake?
down. Moving up and down.
Baseball team working out right behind us. What are we doing here?
She got trapped
go.
behind 13. Call for help. Close it.
Yeah.
They got a double that time.
Yep.
All right, 6-4. Coach Schwaber doesn't like the call, so I think he's gotten a little out of control now. He's calling too many doubles. Too many doubles. Let's play the 2019
That
rules.
was the right call.
I'm not saying it wasn't. Let's let it. It's called too many this the last two sets.
There you go.
In.
Is
Out.
it in? Okay. He's out.
6-5. So right back comes Heritage.
Ooh.
Great set and a great shot by Love, and it was not controlled by Heritage. (7-5) your new score. William Blount on top. 2 sets apiece. We said it would go 5, and it has.
Down ref doesn't know we're trying to sub in here.
Blocks it, but off the court. 7-6 your new score.
And blocking, you want to go up and push over. And we're going straight up right now. We need to really try to push over.
Not a good pass there at all. Now it's tied up at 7, so Blount led 6-1.
Coach Swafford being very creative in this rotation.
8-7 Heritage, and she's going to take a timeout now. It's Heritage on the run.
She's got Abby Cross coming all the way across in the back row instead of pushing up trying to get a serve receive that she wants. It's a long way for the setter to go, especially when your passes have been off.
Now William Blount's got to regroup after leading 6-1. It's a 7-1 run for Heritage. Forster at the end of the bench with her knee covered in ice.
I know she's wanting Love to be one of the passers right now, so got to have a pass here. Need a nice high ball so Cross has time to get the target.
Wow, Blount got away with that.
Ooh, that's a double.
That's double.
Good for William Blount to get out of that rotation.
Definitely.
You didn't like that one?
I'm really hoping the floor holds up on us up
Been
here.
doing that for years.
Very
Emily
good.
Anthony will serve it away, the freshman.
Good serve. There it is.
Good swing.
A nice save by Harris. They're going to get it across. Try it again.
There
Ronnie
you go.
pushed it away that time. It's close to a double. It's a big point in the game right here. Big point in the game. Love hits it, blocked away.
Somebody go get the ball.
Blount may get it. Let's see. Whoa! Heritage gets it on an incredible play. I thought that was 4.
I thought it was 4. I thought it was 4.
I think they're going to call for.
I think that was 4.
I thought it was 4. And I don't know much about the sport, but I thought it was easily 4. They're going to change it. Keeble does not like this call. We got it on replay, don't we? I thought it was 4, but sometimes I don't count. Well, I'm an amateur at this. They're going to keep it at 4, and William Blount gets the point.
Big point right here.
Give me a good set right here. Love. Patty saves it. Oh, Ronnie can't get it over. I like the play.
Aggressive. Got to stay aggressive.
9-9. Final set. Going to 15. Win by 2. That can't happen. And Coach Swofford takes the timeout, and Heritage leads 10-9.
Good serve by Heritage right there in the seam. If you're the freshman, Anthony, you got to expect the ball coming to you here.
So it's 4:33. This got started at 2:30. We figured it'd be about a 2-hour match, and it has been. Blount won the first set 25-22, lost the second set 25-22, lost the third set 25-16, then won the fourth set 25-21.
Mr. Cup, let me ask you a question. Would we ever have anybody working out up here during a basketball game?
Not normally. but a lot of times this probably could have been prevented due to the timing of everything.
Right.
Nobody usually works out at 6 o'clock. Yeah. They do work out during JV games. Basketball.
Nice.
Love it. A nice shot, but Whitehead saves it. But somebody's in the net.
Heritage in the net.
Wow. That was big.
The officials have really gotten involved these last couple of sets. A lot of points are.
Well, the net was,
right.
Was obvious.
They're saying there's a lot of calls. Love to serve it. 10-10.
I'm not one to be very critical of volleyball referees, but I feel they've done a good job tonight.
They have done a good job.
Good job of Harris keeping us alive. They'll get it across.
Need to finish.
Little went for the corner.
Right idea. Right
just
idea.
wasn't hard enough.
Right.
Deflection.
Woo.
11-10. Heritage leads. Big point. They got it backwards.
Good pass.
Need this point right here. And they get it. They get it. That's Coffee.
Swing.
Puts
Great.
it across. 11-11.
Just a great aggressive swing right there.
Absolutely. I don't believe Coffee had a kill in a while. It's good to see her getting back in here. William Blount needs her play.
Keep it alive. They get it over. Oh, 4 times.
Was it?
Yeah, that one was a miniature tip after the fact. 12-11, Heritage leads.
Going to see a serve to the 5 zone right here.
And out. It's out. 13-11. That's a good try that time, but Coffee misses it wide. Heritage 2 points away from the win.
A great pass there by 12. We need another one right here.
Good deflection. Heritage controls the ball. And they're one away, 14-11.
Heritage continues to do a good job of deflecting balls, getting a lot of touches.
Blount's got to dig deep. They don't have any more timeouts. And Blount gets that one. They had to have it 14-12. Cross will be serving.
If I was Coach Keeble, I'd be complaining about the playable area right there.
Cross will be serving for the Lady Govs. Ball game. Heritage wins 15-12 in a 5-set match. And William Blount's undefeated district record is no more. They fought hard without Jenna Forrester, but Heritage able to regroup and win set 5 by a final score of 15-12. Well, Chris and Lisa, I appreciate you guys coming up here this afternoon. I know that all the people watching and stuff really appreciate Gov Nation Network and Richard coming out and setting this up. So we had fun, right, Miss Collins?
We had a great time.
Well,
Great match.
We'll do it again next time in a different sport. Can you do anything besides volleyball? Basketball, right?
I'm out.
She's out.
Lisa did a fine job.
You all both
Merritt did.
We enjoyed it.
Well, thank you, Chris.
Great environment.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you to Mr. Bales on the cameras and Tyler Graves and Richard. And until, I guess, Friday night, Robbie and Stan and the group will be at McMinn County High School. We thank you guys for tuning in, and Heritage wins in 5 this afternoon. I'm Scott Cupp. Have a good day, everybody.